How you doing, chosen ones? This is Dion coming at you once again. Today's topic is why people are controlling other people. Yeah, I mean, this is just my opinion on what I see in everyday life. You have people passing up opportunities to get to know beautiful people, but they stopped because of the environment that they are around. They have to stop being themselves because they're around certain type of people that make them feel a certain kind of way if they talk to certain types of people. And I'm talking about us chosen ones. We are always outcast and always taken out by people that don't like our reality. So therefore, they're not understanding that everybody's reality is not the same. So why knock somebody else's reality because their reality is different from yours? And if your reality is not like my reality, why is that a chosen one can respect their reality? But vice versa, it's not like that. So I'm saying that to say there's a lot of people out there that's been held back or either holding their own self back from getting to know somebody on their own instead of having to wait to get the approval by somebody else. The game has been played way too long. People out there in this beautiful world, if you see somebody that you like, go get to know them. Break the rules. Go get to know them. Don't hold yourself back because of what somebody else is saying about a particular person. Okay? If you don't see what they said about that person, why don't you go find out what that person's made of and what that person's about? Don't sit back judging without even knowing. To me, that's called fake beef. You don't even know this person, but you're looking at the image of the person because somebody told you to look at them in a certain kind of way. So therefore, you're looking at them as if they dark energy. But the only dark energy that there is the dark energy that's coming from you, the person that's paying attention, while the other pieces of dark energy is telling you how to think. Think for yourself. Don't let nobody else take the pleasure of you getting to know somebody that could be your companion for life. Or do they just hate because they want to hate anyway? And they just looking for an excuse to not want to get to know a person? Or do they feel like that person's energy is so much to where they just can't coexist in the same room at the same time? I tell you what, think about something for a minute. Think about this for a minute. Would you want somebody to treat your kids like that? Huh? You do love your children. I'm assuming that you do. So as they get older and be off on their own journey, would you want people to look at them the way people got you looking at people? Huh? I don't think you would, because if you have actual love for your children, imagine that the person that you outcasting is one of your own. It's a lot of people out there that's walking past their soul partners without even thinking about it. They just moving quick. They moving funny. They moving weird. All this materialistic stuff is tearing everything down that God has created for man. Everything. If you take your time and get to know somebody, it don't always have to be a sexual relationship. Why would you want to live or deal with somebody that's on a high horse 24/7 and they continuously trying to make you over? If you are not made the way they want you to be made, you are not in their category of people. Why do you want to hurt instead of love? That's the real thing I'm asking you. Why would you rather hate than love? Where's the love? Why do people think that they gotta hate these days? Why do people feel that can't nobody have their own reality, their own originality, their own preference, their own who they are? To me, I respect people that respect themselves. I just cannot be around a copycat. I respect those that respect themselves enough to just be themselves. I love a being themselves type of person. I mean, look here, that's to me an entrepreneur. That don't have anything to do with money, Money, Money. My name is not Money. My name is Dion. Okay, I'm a chosen one. I'm proud to be a chosen one because therefore God made who I am, and I appreciate God. God is all the money I need. If He blessed me with the other things, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I appreciate that. But I'm not going to go to Him every day and say, I need this. I need that. Everybody else is out here. They kicking butt. They winning. I'm not going to God like that. I'm not going to God like that because God know my heart. God know our heart, chosen ones. He does not look at us as something that He just put her to try to be over other people. No, we are here to guide people in the right kind of directions. But today's society does not want good people like, you think they would. Anybody that's doing the right thing, the positive thing, working hard, striving to be the best, love mankind, what it is a battle for souls. I keep telling you, this is a spiritual battle. This is not man versus flesh. Spirit over money to me is everything. I'll take a spirit before I take some money. And it's got to be a good spirit. And I'm talking about my spirit, the spirit that God gave to me. I don't need to have the fancy things in life. I don't need none of that. If a person don't like me for who I am, they already know what they can do. Okay, so therefore I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to go off on you, I'm not going to disrespect you, I'm not going to say you're missing out. None of that. Everybody have their own choice. You can either go that way or that way. Hey, however way it is, I hope the best for you. I pray for you. Hey, everything is all good in my book. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times God wants you to be alone, so therefore you can work on who you are. So you can get to love who you are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people need to just heal. Okay? It's not all about jumping from relationship. And I'm going to say this again. I'm not knocking nobody that has money, has cars, has the houses, have all that. I'm not knocking that. Congratulations. Seriously, congratulations. I mean it. Everybody go through their own stages and everybody have their own stage in life. Everybody have what they call the phases of life. Don't you try to make your life like they life because you thinking their life is right. You don't know how them people got what they got. You don't know. You don't know what they had to go through, okay? I'm just keeping 100. I'm going to keep it 100. My idea of a partner to be in my life is a person that loves to be themselves, a person that respects themselves, a person that don't look at themselves as they all that. I'm not a shallow person, a person that got a caring heart, a person that comes to God, a person that loves God, a person that knows what it takes to keep growing, a person that wants to heal, a person that's on a journey. I don't want anything that's just going to be like, well, I look the part. I'm all this. You see this? You see that? I got it all. Come on now, look. That grows old, okay? All them tattoos you got on your body, they gonna get old. You gonna have wrinkles, okay? Them big old breasts gonna give you a back problem. So therefore, I don't look at people and be like, oh, she got a BBL. I want a woman with a BBL. I gotta have a BBL. No, I don't. I don't need no woman that's gotta be looking like a certain part because every man want her. Every man want her, and she knows that I want it by every man. And then you got some women that looks just like the part, but don't too much care for all that. She looking for a regular, down-to-earth man. If you go looking for love in all the wrong places, different faces, you shall find what you seek. And everything what you seek, you don't want. Because everything gold does not glitter. I'm keeping it 100. Just because you thinking that God sent it to you, a lot of times the devil can send you something too. Okay? I'm keeping 100. A lot of times your soulmate or your partner can be peeping you out for years or months or days, however long it takes. And all you do is can just take one moment to slip up. Because I tell you something, the devil can send you somebody right before God sends you somebody. So just because you thinking that this is all that person that was meant for you was just right there, but you didn't have the patience to wait it out. See, you have to have patience these days to wait things out. You just can't rush. What you rushing for? What you rushing for? I mean, everything today is seems like it's microwavable. Everybody have to have something right now. Right now. You don't have to have nothing right now. Let it marinate. I like my stuff to marinate. You know what I'm saying? Seasons on it. I put all the stuff on it and I let it sit for a while in the refrigerator. I cover it up. I let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? I let it absorb, the fragrance, the spices. I like everything just right. Before I put it in the oven. You feel me? I'm just not going wham, bam, thank you, mammy. I don't want that. I don't want that. Trust me. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You sure? I don't think you know what I'm talking about. You don't want a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, because a lot of wham, bam, thank you, ma'ams got high body counts. I'm keeping it 100. You just think, what you want, because it's right there in front of your face and you saying to yourself, I gotta have it. You ain't thinking. See, a lot of those I gotta have it end up being very bad relationships. Bad relationships. I'm talking about relationships to where you be saying to yourself, my God, how did this even happen? Because you rushed it. You rushed it. That's what they talking about with this crazy love. You rushed it. You shouldn't have never rushed. You should have took your time. Courtship is being played all the way out. People don't even courtship no more. Courtship is when you take your time, get to know a person. You know what I'm saying? Just ask them their name. Who your family is, what your background is, who your grandmama, what your daddy name, what your mama name. Do you have any siblings? I mean, come on now, do you have any kids? I mean, what was your favorite sport? What was your hobby? What did you like in school? I mean, talk to me, tell me something about you. I just don't want to lay in the bed with you and then that's it. Come on. I'm gonna wake up the next day saying to myself, okay, who is this person in the bed with me? Because I did not give myself enough time to get the information before I did all that. And if I respect that person, I would not want to throw myself on that person. I would tell that person, look, check this out. We both attracted to each other. Hey, that's what's up. But look here, let's just take it a little bit slow. And if you can't understand that, look here, so may it be. You going about your business, I go about mine, but I still respect you every time I see you. How you doing? Hey, you take it easy. Because you don't need nothing in your life that's going to hinder you in the end. Something that's going to stunt your growth. When God sends you something, God going to send you that person. God is beautiful. God is good all the time. Don't be trying to rush me. I'm telling you, woman, man, don't be trying to rush this stuff. I'm telling you. And a whole nother topic that I'm going to bring up is that people are trending sex, period. People today is just trending sex. They don't care what sex they have. They don't care what kind of person it is. They don't care nothing. They just laying in the bed with multiple people at the same time just having sex. Okay? They don't even respect the body, the human being body no more. The human being body is just skin. Okay? It's just flesh. We cannibals. That's all we are. And I'm sorry, and I'm not knocking nobody that can give whatever they can give, but it's all about, look here, check this out. If you knowing deep down inside, you don't want to be doing that gay stuff. If you know you're not gay, don't do gay. Alright? Now I'm not knocking gay people because that's what you do all day. That's what you do. Alright? But you gay people, don't be trying to knock straight people, okay? Because just because there's a whole bunch of y'all and it's beginning to be more rare straight people, does not mean that you can force us in the closet. I'm not going in no closet for nobody. Look here, I am made for a woman and a woman is made for a man. So therefore, you cannot push me in no closet, but I still have respect for you. Okay? But just because you feel like you in power and you got all this and you got all that, does not mean I'm going to bow down to you. And I'm saying this to young people too. Just because you thinking that you're supposed to do a certain thing because you want to be with that woman or that man, look here, you ain't got to be laying in the bed with both of them at the same time. Okay, that ain't going to do nothing but confuse you. That ain't gonna do nothing but confuse you, and then it's gonna make you into what they call it, a bisexual. A bi. You a bi. I don't believe in nothing bi. Once you get tampered with on either sex, that's what you are. You either gay or you straight. Alright? So before you do anything that you're gonna regret, young people, because if you're an old person doing this stuff, that's all on you. That's all on you. You know better. You know better. I'm talking about those that's coming up. Those right now that's coming up. Slow yo roll. Slow yo roll. Okay? Now, if you feel like you was born inside the wrong body before you start having sex, that's a whole nother different story. I have nothing to do with that. I'm talking about those who have a choice. If you feel peer pressure, or if you don't do a certain thing, you can't be down with a clique, don't be down with that clique. Don't be down with that. You don't need to deal with that at all. You don't need to be dealing with that at all. Real talk. Keep staying in your lane. Hey, look here. Check this out. I stay in my lane each and every day. I ain't trying to force myself on nothing. On nothing. I don't care. If it's a smear campaign, whatever. God can hold you back on purpose also. Real talk. Don't be trying to get all off into all that old negative stuff. Because I'm going to tell you something. God knowing your heart. And by God knowing your heart, He gonna pause you for a minute. He gonna hold you up. He like, nah, I don't even want you to be around them people, because see, God be in rooms to where you can't even be in. God see and hear everything. You can't see what these people are saying behind your back. God can see that. That's why God freezes you up. That's why God can stall you. He be like, nah, because I know if I give you this and if I give you that right now, you're gonna have all these negative ass people in your life. So He don't want you to have nothing until you let them people go. He don't want you around no negative ass people. I'm keeping it 100. You don't supposed to have to be around nothing you don't want to have to be around. Be yourself 100% at all times. That's how you be able to shine your light. Okay? That's your light right there. If you try to fit in with all these people, don't do that. They crooked. You don't know what they about. You don't know what they doing. You don't know. They just telling you whatever they want you to know. They see that you got the potentials to do anything you want to do. So what they do, they gonna hate on you. They gonna hate on you. They gonna say some of everything. They gonna try to freeze you up because first of all, you denied it. Once you deny a narcissist, you might as well say you denied the devil. Because anytime you put your life in God's hand, everything demonic gonna come for you. I'm gonna keep it 100. Anything negative is gonna come for you. Come for you. So don't take it personal. It's a spiritual battle. They coming for that spirit that you hold inside of you, and that's that Holy Spirit. They don't want you to have that because a lot of people is not ready to heal. A lot of people out here is very hurt, and a lot of people want to destroy. And hurt people always hurt people. That's 100. So keep whatever's inside of your heart and your mind. Keep your dignity. Keep your dignity. A lot of hurt people hang around hurt people because they know they done already betrayed themselves. So they done did a whole bunch of foul stuff. I'm talking about some deep, dark, foul stuff that they know they can't never bounce back from. Especially in today's society, they don't want to. They trying their best to fit in. So when you come around them, they gonna act a certain way. They gonna act funny. They gonna get real quiet. And before you know it, poof, they gonna disappear because they know that the God in you is gonna embarrass them, make them feel lesser than, because all what they doing is no good. They doing no good. They out here cutthroating, robbing, stealing, killing, doing some of everything just to fit in. Just to fit in. You heard me? With the devil. People out here is trending the devil. People know right from wrong. They don't want to do right. So I give it all up. I don't want to be around negative souls. A negative soul? Come on now. That's just like throwing yourself inside a Jaws mouth. Say, open up, here I come for to throw myself in your mouth. Because that's all you'll be doing. You'll be giving it up to the devil. Easy. You don't have to do that. Just like you beautiful women out there. Don't be giving it up to these guys out here. You don't know what they laying with. They could be laying with your husband. You heard me? They could be laying with your husband. And then turn around having sex with you. And then you could be turning around having sex with that part, all these different partners, and wondering what the hell, how you get this disease? You want to know how you got this? Shame on you. You should even say how you got anything when you know it right from wrong. You know you put yourself in that situation. So now ching ching, the chains on you, and now you gotta take medicine for the rest of your life. And now then you're gonna start getting bitter. And then you're gonna start hating on people because you seeing people that's coming up doing the right thing, ain't trying to do all of what you done did to mess your life up. And now you finna start becoming a hater. Because it's all in the spirit. This is a spiritual battle. I keep telling you, you gotta watch yourself before you wreck yourself. These people out here is not gonna tell you many things. They ain't gonna say, hey, look here, man, I respect you. Hey, look, I looks up to you because you ain't on our level. You know what I'm saying? You ain't on that dumb ass shit like we on. You doing a damn thing. Keep your head up, man. Keep on doing it. I wish somebody would have told me this, but hey, that's my decision, because you have to understand that it's people's decisions. Everybody on this planet got a choice. Everybody got a choice, all right? I'm talking in their right frame of mind. If you're not in your right frame of mind and you was born not in your right frame of mind, you have an excuse, okay? You have an excuse. God got your back, all right? But I'm talking about those that know. Those that know, that's walking around, know there is a God. There is a God, but they turned their back on God. Oh my God, that's the wrong thing to do. That's one of the wrong things to do. And then try to throw everybody up under the sun that's in God's view. Come on now, you cannot mess with no God's people. But that's what they doing out here. They mess with God's people. They blocking. They doing all kind of stuff out here because they don't want to see two people get together that's they knowing that they made for each other. So what they'll do, they'll smear campaign. They'll talk a whole bunch of stuff about this person. They'll run right behind you. This person did this person did that. You ain't did none of that stuff. But see, that's what people is on. They on snatching souls because they jealous. Because they knowing they had the opportunity, but they blew it. So if they see you finna get your opportunity, they will block and keep blocking and keep blocking and keep blocking. But you know what? When it comes down to God said, check this out, I'm finna stop all this because I want you and I want both of y'all to meet, and I want both of y'all to have kids, and I want both of y'all to live a happy, successful life. You ain't gonna be able to stop that. You ain't gonna be able to stop what God got. I'm gonna keep it 100. I mean, they can try all they want to. That woman or that man ain't gonna be listening to that crap. They're like, man, whatever, dog. That's a real one. That's a real one. But them fake ones that's trying to fit in and do all this bisexual nasty stuff, they gonna believe anything a person say because misery love company. They gonna be all on there. Oh, straight up. This, that happened. That's what they on, man. They own that female. I'ma tell y'all, whatever y'all do out here, keep y'all mind right. Don't get caught up in this nasty ass shit people doing out here, because once you get caught up in the nasty ass shit, before you know it, you're gonna be all the way down. You're gonna be all the way down. You might well just say you in hell. Because you know what, right now, this is where the devil runs this stuff. But if you have a real sensitive spiritual level in life, God is right there. God is right there. That Holy Spirit stays inside of you. You ain't got nothing to worry about. The best thing for you to do is keep those people out your life and don't even look their way. Stay all the way away from that energy, because that energy ain't nothing. It's trying to take your energy. And what I mean by take your energy, it wants you to feel bad. It wants you to feel sad. It don't want you to laugh. It don't want you to be happy. It don't want you doing nothing. It want to keep you in prison. It don't want nobody like you. It want to try to take all your joy away from you, but it just so happily can't do it. And that's what's pissing it off. It always keep trying to come and keep trying to come. But God, people, we don't settle for that BS. We don't settle for that. We keep on doing us. And as we keep doing us, if you notice that the people that hate on you, look how they look. They look just the way they feel. They miserable, they fat, they funky, they stupid, they out their mind, they having sex with little ass kids, they having sex with, they taking advantage of retarded people. I'm just keeping 100. Look at their lifestyle. And I don't mean to say retarded people in a disrespectful type of way. I'm talking about people that just depend on people because they have to. They have to, because they don't feel good about themselves. They have low self-esteem. You have a lot of people that takes advantage of people with low self-esteem. And to me, that is one of the sins of the worst sins in the world, to try to take advantage of somebody that you know that's codependent on you. That's just not right. You know what I'm saying? If you're a God-fearing person, all of this hate will dissipate. It'll go away. You will be walking around with an ill feel about somebody, but that's what they out here trending. They trending the devil. And the ones that got the light like me, I do, and you do, us chosen ones, they can't stand you. They can't stand you. They're going to always try to put you in this black book. Don't even worry about it. You're not in no black book. It's all mind, okay? It's a mind game. If you keep your mind right, you can defeat anything because it's all about God. I want y'all to know you are not alone. You are not alone. It's a lot of us out there that's feeling this, but at the same time, we are gifted. And those people cannot handle the gifted, okay? Because we going, no matter what, shine that light. We gonna shine that light. We ain't trying to show off. We ain't trying to show people that we got this and got that. None of that. Because you cannot take none of that with you when you die. I never in my life seen a U-Haul follow behind a hearse. Never, ever have I ever seen it. And if I see that, believe me, it's grave robbery. They gonna dig your body up and take everything up out that casket, all right? I'm telling you, you can't take nothing with you. Once you gone, you gone. So as you're on this planet, respect yourself, love yourself. Don't worry about what other people think about you because that's irrelevant. This is a spiritual battle. Spiritual. Don't look at nobody and be like, this person looked this certain. Don't do that. It's stupid. It's dumb. Because if God wanted you to look like that person, you would have been that person's twin. But you still wouldn't have been that person because you still would have had your own set of fingerprints, your own soul, your own unique you. Okay? So don't try to fit in with none of this sinful stuff that's going on out here. Don't try to fit in. Remain being yourself. That's the best way to be. These people out here, whatever they doing, let them do it. Don't be walking around with a Bible saying, oh, I don't think you're supposed to be doing this. Oh, I don't think you. That's irrelevant too. That's fake, all right? I ain't talking about being all religical. I'm talking about this is a spiritual battle. This is spirit, okay? You can go to church and people can hate on you in church chosen ones because we more spiritual than religion. That's 100. So once again, don't try to fit in with these people out here, all right? Be yourself. You don't know how they got what they got. Be yourself. You don't know what they own. Be yourself, all right? And just like a person that's all natural, like me, when I go to the gym, I'm all natural, all right? But you got some people that's on steroids. I'm not knocking them people, but I'm just saying, if it ain't real, it ain't me. I'm not finna take anything that's gonna try to enhance me. If I'm not already there, I don't need to be there. You feel what I'm saying? Don't worry about this. You get it. This Dion, I'm always rock with you. No matter what.